Late night comedy has never been more political.
Sometimes when you're president, you have to make sacrifices, so I skip the back nine.
Night after night, everybody is talking about one thing. No one can escape the sunken place of Donald Trump. Even this f***ing guy.
I don't want to talk about Trump either, but we have to. Trump. Again, we wanted to talk about a fat monkey, but politics got in the way.
And now some people are turning on me. Another comedian ruined by politics. Jim's becoming a far-left shill. Partisan hack, Aussie lib trash. The fans make it all worthwhile. So in times of political chaos, is it possible to make a great comedy show and avoid politics? Well, even in the volatile time of Vietnam, Watergate and the Civil Rights Movement, one comedian became a legend by doing just that. The Carol Burnett Show ruled TV ratings for 11 straight years, winning 25 Emmys without ever getting political. How did she do it? To find out, I sat down with the foremost expert on Carol Burnett.
Thank you, Carol Burnett, for being on my show. This is a real pleasure.
You are so cute.
Good-looking cute, or just like impish?
Good-looking, impish, cute.
Am I dateable?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Well, okay, so you're a comedy legend. Your show ran from the late 60s, early 70s, and a lot of comedy that was happening at that time was political. You never touched on that?
No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to just be funny. I was a clown.
Yeah.
I liked sketches where they were about real people in real situations, and I think that might be the reason that we're still viable today, because we were never topical.
I think that's the comedy of the future right now. See, I'm doing a topical show, and we talk about the president the whole time. We talk about politics the whole time. I'm sick of talking about Donald Trump. I'm sick of talking about it. We talk about it on every episode, and then he tweets something stupid. I'm like, I have to mention it.
You have to talk about it.
I have to talk about it. Sadly for me, but I feel like comedy's about to head in the direction of silly again. See, like it happened, your show was fun.
People sitting at home now watching television, I don't know that they really laugh out loud like a real belly laugh anymore.
They probably text it. They probably go, they probably go LOL.
Even though the Carol Burnett Show avoided politics, I wonder if it could withstand the scrutiny of being under the microscope today.
Do you feel like some of your sketches that you did in your show would not pass the political correctness test now?
We were doing a sketch where I was in a fat suit with the big boobs, and I was watching Jack LaLanne, and he was saying, okay, now we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, falling down, rolling over. It was a funny sketch, but it wouldn't go today.
But the fat people would be offended by that?
Yeah.
Well, they do have a point, because you never see a fat person wear a thin suit.
That's true.
So that's true. Do you think that we should be able to do sketches like that today?
Yes, I think maybe we're getting a little too careful.
Yeah, and you were a pioneer. You were a female lead of your own show.
In those days, if a man was doing a show, they could talk to the writers and say, this sucks. They wouldn't think anything about it. But if I, as a woman, would have done that, I would have been a bitch.
Right.
But what I would do back then, if the sketch wasn't working, we'd call the writers down to the rehearsal hall, and I'd say, you know, guys, I'm just not really doing this that well.
You never yelled at them?
No, I'm not a
Oh,
yeller.
I yell at them all the time.
Oh, well,
You got to have fear. And they still call me a bitch, though. So while you were doing your show, you had children. I have a son. Was it hard balancing being a parent and doing the same show?
I could take the kids to school, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, read the script. 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, go over the music.
Right.
After lunch, put a couple of sketches on their feet. After you do that, at 3 o'clock, you go home.
You needed to fit in a bathroom break there, Carol.
I'm like a camel.
You don't use profanity?
No.
Why the not?
Oh, I'm not the interested.
I didn't think I'd going to get one out of you. That's fantastic, and it rolled off the tongue so easily as well. That says to me that you use it in your personal life, right?
Yes.
Yes, but never on screen.
No.
Until now.
Until now.
Brilliant. What's the secret to being funny?
Truth?
I think that's it. I think it's being able to deliver something absurd as if you believe it.
Totally. Totally. You have to be really committed to it and not say, oh, out of the side of your mouth, and it's funny, you know. You just really have to believe it.
Carol's right. You know what? Maybe I don't have to talk about the news. Just ignore it. Choose to be silly. Give people hope through the joy of laughter.
This is CNN Breaking News.
The President of the United States is now withdrawing from the 2015 Iran nuclear deal.
Ah, shit. Back to work.